Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're not working on the Bentley, we're working on the Defender. So for everybody who likes Land Rovers, that we haven't done any Land Rover content for a while, this one is for you. But we've got to move this Bentley out the way after that's done the ball joint and took the exhaust manifold off. The exhaust manifold's not on yet, so we're going to see what a 7-litre Bentley sounds like with no exhaust. And we'll get it on the floor and get it out. Move some of these, I'll still be all of the deck. That'll be alright. Right, we'll put you here and let's start and see. If you will start it on, back could be flat.
Am you putting this here for me to start?
It's already on.
Oh, sorry about that. It's already on. Beauty.
Now we shall get the Defender in. Camera is on. Plug in it later, somewhere in.
You might as well. You can get around it when you see it. Yeah.
So here is the Defender that needs work doing to it. It is a workhorse, you do use it for work. So number one, it needs this tyre blowing up. Pretty sure that tyre's got next to no air in it, you can tell by the way it wobbles. And this the CV joint on this side has gone. When you full lock it or even drive now, it's just going click 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 click. So that's gone, so that's got to be replaced. These are really hard to find. We have found one which is nestling in this box here. which is going to, the swivel on it's really good, but the whole thing's going to need cleaning, and we think that the disc brake is seized on there, so we're going to get this out of the box and put it on the bench and see what we can do. So we've got to get this up and on here. Like I say, it looks like it's been used as a bolt hanger with a rust on it. This caliper is probably seized to this disc. I mean, the chap who told me says that this is and it probably will clean up, but it will be easy to put it on with that disc and let it clean up, then get that disc off. But we'll see what it's like once the caliper's off there. So
they'll sell anything, or there's some people who
yeah.
Trying to make it look saleable.
No, I paid 100 quid for it. It's a 10 spline. This is what the problem is. It's harder to get a 10 spline because of how old the car is. So everything's 24 spline now instead of 10. This is the reason the Bentley's so loud. These are off. We had to make a special tool for the Bentley, which I was trying to find the other day and I couldn't find it, but I've seen it on the floor. So we'll show you this special tool. This tool is £170 if you buy it to do the Bentley. So we welded two sockets together.
Wait a minute.
There, yeah. So we just welded two big sockets together, which enabled that to go around the nut on the ball joint, and then the ball joint could stick up there where you put the nut on the ball joint. It goes up there, and you've got the depth of two sockets then. But I think it's £175 for the socket to do the job, or you can buy a silver line set for 40 quid and weld two sockets together. But we had these sockets anyway, so we don't pay nothing for that. And when do you use that socket? Rarely. But we have got another two the same anyway. So enough of that. Now this. So it's obviously the caliper is bolted onto this. I say obviously, I was just going to smash it with an hammer, but it's bolted onto this with two 12 point sockets, which are there and there. So we're going to get them out and then see if this is corroded onto the disc, which it could well be, which means then it's a lump hammer job. One that looks like it's been used most. Yeah. So they are a 13mm 12 point socket on there. Let's see how.
I've got the gun here. If you want.
Oh yeah, we could go to them. They seem pretty tight anyway, so we'll get the gun on there. Obviously this isn't an impact socket because it's 12 points, but hopefully the gun will still get it off. Look.
Oh.
Oh my God, send these things on, have
Yeah.
Man, it's something to be funny about when we get that off. Let's see something. I should have given you a noise warning there. Sorry, you didn't see none of that, just a shoulder. I should have given you a noise warning there because it got noisy. Alright. So them are off. Let's get a hammer 4.
You need a hammer draw. Size.
Lumpy.
No need for that. Is it real close?
More noise. That was a light warning also. We need to undo this. This is also holding here then. Shall we just cut that off for now?
Yeah.
Got some cutters.
Not here.
We'll just cut through this hose, this hard line here to the brake. Trying to remove the brake and it's still connected via these two here, which is the cap for like the pin that runs through the swivel. But this swivel's in really good nick compared to the one that's on the car, even though it's absolutely filthy. We'll get it cleaned up. And the swivel's good. The seal looks to be good there. And I don't think it's been leaking anything. But we'll chisel all that crap off there once we've got this brake off. And we'll look, see if we can maybe clean the disc with a boil wheel.
I'll try these, I don't know.
And any of them will do. It's only copper. Well, it might be steel, but it'll get through them. That could have been what was holding it on. Drop hammer in it. That's pretty rusty. I don't think that's ever going to come back, is it? But you never know. The pistons still look relatively shiny down there. That one anyway.
You never know.
It's worth keeping as a spare. I bet it's going to be expensive to replace one of them. So I had 2 swivels and I must have already used them because I bought 2 axles for 100 quid about 5 years ago, and now you can't even get a good one of these for 100 quid. So we've got to get this off. So them 2 undone. Yeah. Get that out of the way. Noise. Nice and easy.
Bad.
That's it. And then we've got to get back in there. So we don't now crap into the swivel.
Come loosen out.
Yeah. We're gonna have to scrape all this crap from around here.
Yeah.
Just give them a tighten down, Dad.
With this?
Yeah, just give them a noise. That'll do. Stiffen that back now. Okay, feels good. So we just need to scrape this off. Do you think we should try and clean this disc with, like, see if I got a wire wheel or something?
We could do, I suppose. Yeah.
They don't look horrendous. It's just surface rust on there. It's worse where the pads have been on it. But yeah, all that needs to come off around there.
It looks like it's been caked on with something over the years,
Yeah, it's old, very old. Anyway, we'll get on with this, and then we'll get the wire wheel on the disc. Just clean this up as much as we can. I mean, look at it. Look at this.
Been standing in that field for 10 years or more.
It's been a spider's house. That, to be fair though, that seal there, look, that's still soft.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, this don't look as rusty as anything, so I think that this has been sitting on an axle, in an axle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's been took out a lot later than it's been sitting without a wheel and stuff on it. Anyway, enough of that crap. We'll clean it. So we've put it in the vise. You can see we've scraped a lot of the crap from around here. The seal looks like it's in really good condition. Probably saved by all the crap that was in there, keeping it moist, not letting it dry out. We've had a little go with the wire brush thing. We can't find a wheel, we can only find one that goes that way, but it's working. You can see it there. That was just a 10 seconds go on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do all this side of the disc and spin it round, and then we're going to turn it over and do the other side of the disc as well, and then the pads will do the rest of the cleaning up on there. But I don't think, considering it looked like it was an anchor on the Titanic, I don't think it's actually in that bad condition. This is all nice and solid. The seal's good there. This doesn't look like it's been leaking from around here at any point. No. So we think it was in an axle. But yeah, obviously that's a bit noisy, but there's stuff under here, and this dust shield is probably catching on it because it's actually quite rotten. I don't even think I've got that on mine, so I ain't got a problem with that coming off, to be honest with you, this shield.
Is it on that? Oh. Yeah, just that.
It's this bit here, look, it's rotten there.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a load of crap anyway that's got to sort of shovel out of the way. Yeah. So we'll continue this. You can see all the rust and stuff coming off it there. But we're just using this. Oh, this. That. Like that on there and getting it off. We'll do that off camera anyway because it's noisy. I'm going to now, while you have a clean of that dead, I'm going to get the defender in there, okay?
Did you do it? The defender's already in.
I'm going to get it in there.
Oh, we're going to get it in here.
No. So we're going to get this up in the air now. So we've done the other side, we're just going to, I've only got this wire brush here. We use sandpaper on the other side, but I'm just going to go over this and see what we can do when cleaning the threads and stuff. That's cleaning up nice, so I think that will work. You can see what I've done there and what I haven't done there, so I'll continue doing that. So this is the wheel. The CV joint is making a horrible clicking on full lock when you've got like pressure reversing up hills and stuff like that, but also I think this might be a culmination of the bearing as well. I've got loads and loads of movement in this tyre, and there's some in the other tyre which I think is probably just the bearings because there's no noise coming from that one. So we're going to get this off anyway, we're going to get the wheel off, we're going to get this whole swivel and axle end out, and then we're going to put the new one in. This is the easiest way to do it rather than rebuilding the entire thing. You can get the kits to rebuild them, they're quite expensive, but that takes hours. We can whip this off, put that one on, and we'll be back on the road, which I need to be for Tuesday to carry on doing stuff. Wheel off.
Do we need a lift under this?
No. Under the wheel?
Yeah.
Yep. So we know it will lose, just a loose wheel anyway. It's easy tight. These wheels are just fall apart. Big wheel.
Big wheel.
Definitely needs pumping up. This one's wore quite bad compared to the rest of them. This one has been running low. I think it's got a puncture. You can see it. And the tread's worn quite bad compared to the rest of them. There's still loads left on it compared to a normal car. But I'm gonna have to try and find the puncture and pump it. Right, so you can see how bad that swivel is there. It's sort of like not shiny and pitted. It actually looks better on the camera than it is because of the light shining on it, but it's really bad. So to take this off, we've got to get this off. We've got to get this broken and off. We're gonna have to do the same with the brake line, take it off the top of there like we did on that one, and then all that's holding it on is 6 bolts around there, and then the entire thing slides out. That slides in, and the bolts go on. So it's just them there, look.
Oh yeah.
So them 6 bolts hold it on.
Can we clamp this off?
We don't need to, because all we've got to do is undo them two like we did on the other one, and the brake, and take it all off together. Chuck it on there. Yeah. Yeah, because normally if you was keeping the brake, if you're just keeping the hub on, you'd leave that on there. But yeah, undo them two. Undo them two. Anyway, I don't know how much of this you're going to see because it's all behind at the moment. But we've got the 2 for the got 2 for that. Yeah. It's always good to have a bowl to put your bits in. Put it on there. We'll get ready to knock that off later.
It's too long, this is.
What about if you put the put the swivel on it? Let me get the swivel. You might be able to do it now. Swivel for an impact.
Swivel.
We might still need the extension on that. Yep. Come in handy, that swivel thing has. The whole set has. We got that from my brother, who works at a pawnbroker.
It has been brilliant. We've had it, what, 2 years?
Yeah, the cash shop bill stuff. If you need any tools.
We've just won 8mm one that's disappeared.
Yeah. Oh no, that one. Yeah, we bought that one, and we bought that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The high impact one.
Yeah. So we had both of them. The cash shop Bilston.
Right, I'll leave that on there for now.
We're not sponsored by the cash shop Bilston, but if you want to sponsor us,
Right.
them two on there now. There's two on the top, which were a size. The one I put back here, that one I think. Yeah. That's the one. You can get the impact on them. These hold this plate on, but like I say, they also hold the gubbins for the swivel. So when you undo them, everything does come a little loose on the swivel. What I might upgrade and take off this one is I might take this heavy duty end off here and put it onto that one once it's on. Or I might not, because I'm not bothered.
Oh,
Yeah, you got it. Okay. So now we can take this off on the flexi and we'll just put it on that front tray arm there. Or radius arm, if you like.
come on.
Let's see.
I can smell gas.
I think it was the noise.
Oh,
Like, you know, not the noise. The noise does smell. I think it was the. I think it was the.
Yeah,
it's
that.
Yeah.
It's that. It smells just like gas.
It does, yeah. Let's get this. We might need the knocky tool.
Big.
Anyone just knocking off that off there.
It's in this.
It's in what?
Oh. Will I get the crowbar?
I got it. So we stick that on there. Might be worth putting a bungee cord around that so it don't come flying down. We'll bungee that round there, and then we've just got the ball joint to break there.
Don't power that joint.
Danger, danger. We've got the ball joint to break and the 6 bolts to do, and then this comes off. I'll probably going to do this at this stage. I might do it at some other point, but I'll just shut the wheel back on for now once this is done, because I've got to tighten that bearing over there, and I also want to have a quick look and make sure that all the joints on the props are still tight, because they have a tendency to come loose, and have a quick look at the steering. Yeah. Right, so we're just doing that, what are it called? Ball joint.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, that was
Easy peasy.
quite easy.
I'm going to hit it with 2 hammers and see if we can bust it, save getting the thing out.
I love the black country lingo. I'm going to eat it with 2 hammers and see if I can boss it.
Where's the... Jackson, will you go in the other workshop over there and see if you can see one of these big hammers hanging on the wall?
I'll look for it on that.
Quick as you can, please. Thanks! So we're going to hit it, because normally you use a ball joint breaker on there, but sometimes they can damage the boot. Even the ones that you push in there, they can damage the boot. So if you get too big at these, this one ain't that big, but it'll do the job, I think. 2 of them, and give it a... Yes, he's bringing back the ox.
Pop that big in.
Did ear rolls.
Noise.
That looked like it went then, you know. It might have actually gone. I think it has. Look. But it's hitting. This has got some real oil piss now. You might need a box or something now.
A box.
Yeah, it's definitely gone.
How big the bucket do you need?
Just look for this. Dwibble. Dwibbling.
Swivel dribble.
Yeah. Swivel's dribbling. So I think that has gone, but it's simply because it's against the diff that it's not releasing completely. So now we have got to undo these down here. 6 bolts.
Oh, that in there.
Them are 12 points, so you're gonna have to get a roundabout. That's cool. A ring spanner.
12-point ring spanner.
Yeah. You can't see nothing. We'll wait till the lights come back. Put them down there. There. I don't know. So them are 14, them 12 points, so you'll have to use a ring spanner on them. Get it on nice.
Clean some of the crap. There's a lot of...
So we'll clean them off, undo them and show you pulling. So you can use a ratchet spanner on them, you can get it in. But when you get it so far out, it hits the swivel on the back. So you need to then be able to push your spanner over the bolt to get it the rest of the way. And you can undo with your
You've got the room for it to come out then.
fingers. That's it. So we'll take all of them out. This is the last one at the top here. Hopefully you can see what's going on.
Oh, I'll break that.
So hopefully, as long as the ball joint down there is broken, which I think it is. The tea boy is serving tea. Thank you. It's just round. I think that ball joint's broken anyway, so as long as that ball joint's broken, we should be able to pull this out. Oh, it is broken. Sorted. So you don't always need a ball joint breaker. If you can get 2 hammers in there, it's way easier. This is the last one, which seems to be the most fiddliest one that I'm filming. There we go, last one out. So now we should be able to get this off. It might need a bit of a persuasion. Bit of persuasion. Get that placo on, that'll probably do. With a dead blow. Now.
Yeah, it is.
What is it doing?
Yeah, it's broken. It's crackled on there.
That's it. Okay. Now, pull that out. Will it come out of its holder like that? That's it. Just drop it down. And there we go. We should put it back in that tub, I suppose. Yeah, so it's can you pull it in and out, like? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is gone. You can pull the half shaft in and out, and it's super loose. So that's all the clunking and clicking, and you can see now how bad the swivel is. Look, it's completely and utterly pitted and brown. I mean, that ain't oil, that's the way it is, and it should look more like this shiny one and there. So now it's the reverse. We put it back in. We'll clean this face up here. The seal should be okay in there. If it ain't, unlucky because I bought one. And then we're gonna have to, hopefully we've got some RTV we can stick around there. Bit of sealant around there. That's where the bead squeezing comes into play.
Don't allow.
That is RTV sealant we're using.
Not there. Of course it does stick to that oil.
Right, then we'll squash the new one on. And hopefully that will get rid of some of the problems in the front end of the rocking about and all that sort of game. And then we'll just tighten the bearings on the other side and do all the checks. We're going to check the diff orders.
Give me a chance to answer.
We've got to get that into the splines, which it is. Okay.
That's it. We've got to go round
Round
to it.
maybe there. Okay, I've got it now.
You got it?
Yeah. Get it in. It's got to come to you again. Just move around to me. About there.
Somewhere there.
We have got transmission jacks to hold this, and we use neither of
You
them.
got it, and I'll get it.
Yeah.
No, go on.
All turny. There we go. Okay. We're going to have one bolt in there which will keep it in position.
You got the others, yeah.
Ooh. So there it is. And then the other 5 round there. Tighten them up. Ball joint back in there. Disc on, wheel on. Game on. So to get this back in, we've had to take the little bracket off the bottom. That, because it was in the way to get that back in. So we've had to take that off. We'll slap that back in there. Hold that up. Oh, you don't touch nothing. We'll put that back in there. Back that. More. Like so. Put the bolt on the bottom of there. Put that slide back on. It just goes on the bottom of the diff there, look. I'm not sure what it's for. Like that. Do you want a hammer? Oh, you got one. The bench is a bit of a mess. Got a placard one. Looking okay. Looks like I've got a bit of a small leak at the back of the diff there. I'm pointing this like it's a torch. So 2 bolts back in there. And then wheel back on. We'll check for any play. We'll go on the other side. We'll tighten the bearings on that side. I'm going to put the nut on here now as well. Red gun. Right, so that wheel is done. I haven't put the heavy duty thing back on there. The whatever that's called. I put that back on there. We've just done the bearing on the other side, which we've done in previous videos, so not going to show you that. But We was just looking why the steering is a little bit wobbly, and we've seen this. Light that up for you, Ed. Normally it's this joint here that causes the problem, but it's where the pitman arm. Yeah, I need light as well at the same time. Let me. It's where the pitman arm, or the steering arm, joins the steering box. Look at that. So I'm hoping we can just tighten that nut up at the bottom and get rid of that play as well. It's all due to these massive wheels, let's face it. They ain't meant to have enormous wheels on them like this, which causes extra stress and everything on the steering and causes you to do this. I mean, the steering box has been leaking, and I have tightened it up a lot. And I've been tightening the steering box up at the adjustment at the top, thinking that's what it was, and it's probably been that all along. So we'll just knock the tabs flat, get a big socket on it, and tighten that up as well. And then I'm going to do an oil change because my oil light keeps going. So we've just knocked the tabs flat on it. There. And if you look, you can see now that, you know, the tabs that we've knocked the thing, look how loose it is. You can actually turn it down. Oh, I'm not going to go on. Oh, just about. I hope it tightens. That's a new steering box job. Yeah. Watch it, it is slipping down there.
It's what?
Slipping down the socket all the way up.
It's this tab, so it needs to go up a bit more.
So, put the socket on then and we'll hit the socket up with the hammer. If you can. Go. It's a very difficult.
It's heavier, isn't it?
No.
It needs a chisel or something.
There's the flat thing if you want to see if you can get it up any more. That's what's happening to me, just spin around.
It needs to come round here, away from this.
There.
No, turn it back.
Right, we've knocked the tab a bit flatter. Do you want the bar?
No, not yet.
I mean, that was super loose. I'm pretty sure that was already on the box when I bought it. Second-hand box I put in ages ago.
More?
Yeah. How tight you can get these? That's it then. Let's have a wobble of the wheel.
Slowly well.
Yeah, that's fine. So that should have got rid of a lot of the play in my steering, which was causing me to be like in an American film. So we're pumping this tyre up, it needs a bit of air in there. I'm going to change the oil, we're going to check the default when it's on the floor, and then it's good to go. I should adjust the handbrake while it's here as well because that does nothing. So we'll do them few things. Right, our last job is to change the oil because, like I said, after an hour of driving, the oil light starts to flicker. So I'm going to change the oil for a slightly thicker 15W50 mineral oil, and we're going to see if that solves the problem. Other than that, I'm going to have to look into it if it continues, change the sensor maybe, and see if we can find out what's wrong with it if this doesn't fix it. But I'm not going to show you putting this oil in because that's boring, so please like and subscribe, share the video. We've got over 3,000 subscribers now, so if we continue growing the channel, we'll keep doing videos. There'll be more stuff coming on the camper van and other things. Hopefully we'll get another discovery at some point. I'm still looking, so if you're here for discovery stuff, keep looking at the channel because it will come soon. See you in the next one.